Welcome back to another episode of My Strange Addiction. My name is Clarence Walter Sr. Today we will be interviewing a patient known as Jamie Slopbucket, the 5th junior senior uncle cousin. He is 5th in line to the cousin family. He has a very strange addiction of cloning himself. Now, you might be wondering, how the absolute bollocks does he clone himself? We'll be getting to that in very mere moments. But for now, let's go to a live interview while we will be interviewing him and having his psychiatrist on the couch with us to deduct some possible cures. We now go to a live interview on the couch. Welcome back to My Strange Addiction. We have here on the couch this patient's therapist and the patient himself. This patient, as I explained earlier, is Jamie Slopbucket, the 5th junior senior uncle cousin. 5th in line to the cousin clan. I will call you Jamie Slopbucket for short, if you don't mind. But Jamie Slopbucket, when did your addiction to cloning start?
I had to tidy my house one day, so I cloned myself to help. And from there, it just went out of hand.
Okay, so your cloning process was merely for basic chores, am I right?
No, I also wanted to do other fun stuff, but I can't talk about that here.
Okay, what age would you say that your cloning addiction started?
How old am I now?
Well, I don't know that. I'm trying to figure this information out.
I will say 10 years ago. 10 years.
10 years ago. And how old are you now? 20? Started when you
Well,
were
I
10?
don't know. What the fuck kind of money you think I have? You think I can afford to do this at 10?
We don't know what background you brought up in. So
I'm actually 87.
87, so you started when you were 77. That is, you look good for your age, sir.
I agree.
And you look stupid for yours.
Thank you very much. The mustache is fake. We have here your psychiatrist.
Hello.
So is that who he is?
That is your
Yes, I am,
psychiatrist
sir.
for today.
He was just the one that put the bag over my head. I have no idea who he actually is.
We do
Sir,
not disclose these details to the public.
I would kindly ask you to shut up, sir.
I'm
sorry.
I thought we took the guns off of him. Hello? No? Okay.
You checked my ass. You didn't check the ass of my clone.
Oh,
So
Oh.
anyway,
poppycock. Would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
you already did that.
Right, sir. I have your psychiatrist here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Well, hello. My name is John Valorant. I am a professional doctor from Hale.
Here, quite a prestigious school, I might add.
Very much so.
Jamie Slopbucket, this will be your psychiatrist for the day. I will have a short and brief interview with you, in just a moment. But I just had one more question before we move on to that interview. Your addiction started when you did not want to do chores.
No. I
It-
wanted someone to help me do my chores.
Okay, help you do your chores. My apologies, but did you ever think of just doing it yourself and maybe not cloning yourself?
No, sir, I did myself many times, but it wasn't helping with the housework.
Okay. Well, we're now going to go to a short interview with John Valorant, Doctor of Hale. And
Hello.
if you would like to wait here, sir, we will be back for you in a sec. Is that the goddamn Flash?
Oh,
Sorry,
is
why
that
did
the
your accent
Flash?
just change?
Excuse me, sir?
Your accent. Why did you become southern?
My accent did not change one bit. That is purely poppycock, sir. On to the new interview.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
Mr. Valorant, could you please step off the crapper and do this bloody interview, please?
My bad, sir. My bad, sir. Hello.
Hello. Right, so our patient downstairs is currently experiencing a addiction known as cloning.
Hmm.
Your professional insight, not your personal, but your professional insight, what would you recommend to this patient to cure him?
Well, firstly, sir, I would need. Firstly, sir, I would need to know if that is himself or is that a clone. Can you provide that type of information for me, sir?
At this moment in time, I cannot approve any information given to us by the patient.
Well, that makes my job very difficult now, doesn't it? Because I'm not really speaking about a human. I could be speaking about an AI.
Well, if I do say so myself, I don't think that he is an AI android. I do think it is purely just clone 1 and clone 2. Again, we have no information on which one it is. But going off the basis of he is flesh and blood and bone and grey matter and all of that good stuff, can you provide some sort of medical expertise?
Well, yes. Well, firstly, I would say that we would have to look into how how he creates his clones because it's not a very simple thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but most scientists nowadays don't even know how to do that. So I'd be very interested to see how he does it. But maybe while he's showing us how he does it, we shame him and we make him feel bad, very, very bad about what he is doing. Because in the end of the day, it's not a normal practice. So I reckon we shame him, we call him a bad, bad boy, slap him on the ass 1 or 2 times, and send him on his way.
And you're for sure that. I'm sorry, but did you hear explosions going off
I
outside?
think that's the Flash, sir.
The flash. Okay. Um, can you guarantee that your medical expertise and the solution you have provided with us will be
Well,
enough to cure him?
well, after that, I would really much enjoy if I could have a one-on-one conversation with Mr. Slop Bucket to see how he came into this addiction personally.
Hmm.
And then hopefully after that therapy session, he may have a new lease of life or a new idea on how he can live.
Hmm. Agreed. Well, Mr. Slopbucket is currently, I'm hoping, still downstairs and not cloning himself again. But if we get him in here for a one-on-one interview, and we see how that turns out, would you be much obliged to that?
Yes, I would. My
Oh,
name is John Valorant, sir.
I, I know you fucking rascal. I've been here this entire time.
Is that you?
It is me. Yes, you are correct. Anyway, we are going to get on to a one-on-one interview now with the psychiatrist, Mr. John Valorant, and Mr. Jamie Slopbucket. This way, sir. Please follow me and take a seat next to your psychiatrist. Yes, sit there. I will be waiting in the other room. If there is any needs at all, anything kicks off, I will be in the other room. Mr. Valorant, please just give me a shout.
I will do, sir. I will do.
Thank you very much.
So, Slop Bucket, how are you today, sir?
There was piss stains in my sink.
And why was that?
I'm also a heavy drinker. You got
Okay,
a
so
problem with that?
no, sir. I very much enjoy a drink myself. I am a big fan of vodka. What is your favorite drink, sir?
Favorite? I just drink what's there.
Oh my god. Well, sir, I'd like to ask you a very personal question, if that is okay with you.
Be careful.
How was your home life growing up?
Yeah, it was alright.
It was all right, yeah.
Yeah, it
And
was
you're
alright.
pissing in sinks. And downstairs, you mentioned that not only did you use the clone for chores, but also for other matters. Can you please just reiterate to the camera what type of other matters you mean by that?
I wanted to know what it'd be like to fuck myself in the arse.
Nah, nah, nah. Nah.
Am I saying something humorous right now?
No, sir. I am actually scared for my life. That's why I am laughing, because I am very nervous right now.
Interesting. Interesting.
Please do
You may
not kill me,
continue.
sir. Please. I have a wife and kids, sir.
Really? I thought you were gay.
I have a husband and kids, sir.
Wow, you changed that one fast. And these kids, are they yours?
I have a husband and someone else's kids, sir. But I would like to send you with Mr. Host of the show to show him how you create your clones. Would that be okay with you?
Very well. It's not a difficult process.
Okay, leave my office right now, you absolute spasmoid.
Okay, we are here in the cloning chamber of Mr. Jamie Spunk Bucket, or Slop Bucket. My apologies, Mr. Slop Bucket's cloning chamber. Mr. Slop Bucket, would you like to come here for me real quickly?
Of course. Bit drafty.
Me and the viewers would love to see how your cloning process works. Would you like to demonstrate it for us?
Well, of course. So over here we have a testing pad, which basically, as soon as I stand in this, it will extract part of my DNA.
Hmm.
Afterwards, the fence that I talked about earlier will basically be used as a catalyst to expand it to a normal human size.
Oh, very interesting.
You'll see
So,
over here the flint is superheated in order to allow for perfect
would you like
extraction.
to demonstrate it for me and the viewers?
I would love to. As long as I can
Fantastic.
remember how it works. How
I,
does
I,
it work?
I think you have to open the door first.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I designed all of this myself. It's fine. Now, I step on here, and then my DNA will get extracted.
Oh, fantastic! Look at those flashy colors.
Oh, wait a minute. Give it a second. Ding! Okay, there it is.
Oh, so how long does this cloning process take?
Oh, it shouldn't take long. It should be done about now. There
Oh,
it is.
blimey.
Well, let's get him out of that tank, shall we? As you can see, it even takes in the properties of the clothes that I'm currently wearing.
That
I have
that
no
is
idea how it did.
absolutely marvelous.
It really is. And now, say hello to me. Hello
Well,
there.
hello. So, you are the clone of Mr. Slopbucket, correctly?
I am Mr. Slobbucket, yes.
Um, if you don't mind me asking, how can you tell the difference between you two?
We don't. That's part of the problem. One of us knows we're the clone, and the other might try and take advantage of that.
Hmm. So you might say that you're living your life on the edge of risk.
Nah, we get along pretty well. Yep, definitely.
You've just made this clone, so I don't know how you can say that you're getting on very well. But okay. If you look to the camera behind you, you can kind of clearly tell that they are two different people. I am right in saying that this clone is technically legalized as a person.
Of course, completely. Absolutely nothing wrong with this whatsoever. He doesn't even have a birth certificate, but it's okay.
Oh, okay. So technically not legal, but classified as a person. Fantastic. Um, if you wouldn't mind, you two, I would love to get a short interview on back on the couch, for the viewers of this show.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it doesn't sound problematic at all.
Fantastic. We will cut to this the couch now when we are interviewing both the original and the clone. Welcome back to the couch with the psychiatrist known as John Valorant and
Hello.
Jamie Slotbucket, the fifth.
Hello
Um,
there.
Mr. Slotbucket, as me and you have just experienced something, would you like to explain what has just happened previously?
Of course. So what happened is I used my cloning machine to make one more of me. Hello.
Yeah, right. Oh.
God blimey, that is an exact replica of that identical person.
Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? I definitely don't think so.
Sir,
Yes.
there's two of them.
You are absolutely correct, chap.
Uh,
Mr. Slotbucket has
What?
just gone through a rigorous process of cloning himself once again. Um,
Huh?
as you can tell, there is the original and the clone. One is wearing red, one is wearing blue. Do you understand?
I didn't even realize that was
Huh?
a thing. No, neither did I. I thought we had the same ties. Yeah, so did I. How did that go wrong? Probably something with the machine. Yeah, okay. I'll look into it later. It's fine. Yeah, the
Okay.
psychiatrist is a bit barmy, I think. Yeah, he seems to have something wrong with his face.
Um,
Uh,
Mr. Slotbucket, 1 and 2. Do you have a problem with me calling you Mr. Slotbucket number 2?
I'm Jamie. He's James.
Okay, so James Slotbucket and Jamie Slotbucket.
Makes it a bit easier, I think. Eh, they might still get confused. They do seem a bit stupid to me.
I am
That's
absolutely flabbergasted. But as you and well, me and the viewers have just seen, you have just cloned yourself once again. Would you mind telling us how many clones that is you up to?
Let's see. It's that there. I've got my regional manager. I've got my general manager. I've got about 1,500 workers. So yeah, probably around 2,000 at this point.
Two thousand clones. Oh my.
Oh my
Um,
dear.
that is that is something else. I'm truly lost for words.
You said you're bewildered, sir.
I would definitely say I'm a bit cuckoo just now.
What the hell just went on the psychiatrist's accent there? Right, yeah, I think he's having a wee spaz attack. Okay. What do
Right.
you want to do? What do you want to do, by the way, Clone 2? Can I just chill for a bit? Sure, we'll give you a 2-week holiday and then I don't know, we'll find you a job in the factory or something. Okay.
Okay. I've just got a couple more questions for this episode, and then we will end it there. Mr. Jamie Slotbucket.
That's me.
You have mentioned that you have at least 2,000 clones. Am I correct?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Mr. Jamie Slotbucket. James Slotbucket. Sorry, it's confusing me already. My old age is getting to me.
It's not that confusing. I'm James, he's Jamie.
I understand. Can you safely guarantee that let's say 2 years down the line, call it a week even, that you will not have any remorse towards the donor for cloning you?
I'm sorry, say that again? I think you confused yourself.
I think I did. My amnesia's kicking in. James, can you guarantee that in, let's say, a week, a year, maybe it could be any length of time, that you will never feel any hatred towards Mr. Jamie over there for being the original donor of the DNA that clones you?
Well, I don't care about him being the donor. I only care if he tries to take my snacks. You what, mate? My snacks. I'm the original, remember? What? How do you know that? I do. Okay. Please just don't get off hand, okay? You know I can clone you again, boy. Okay. Just calm down.
Okay, gentlemen,
Okay,
gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen. Please put all weapons away, and at least until we're off the air, because that is quite late, not PG.
Hmm.
Okay, well, I would say if the clones themselves do not feel any, like, hatred towards you for being the original, I think this case is just about closed. Would you not say, Mr. Valorant?
Well, I would just have one more question, and this is directed towards Jamie on the very, very end.
That's me, I know.
Uh, you say that you are the original clone,
Yes.
but how can you be 100% sure if all of your thoughts and your emotions transfer into the new clone when made?
I'd be curious to hear that as well. Well, it's quite simple. During the process, everything is cloned. Memories, thoughts, feelings. We are identical.
So
Except for the
how
voice for some reason. I don't know why his is slightly different. I
so
did this just to
how
make the broadcasting easier. Okay.
so how do you know that your thoughts that you are thinking right now are not your owners?
I have no idea. I think, well, the original would probably not feel as much remorse for killing a clone, right? But I feel
Well,
like I would have a lot of remorse for killing one. What
hmm.
does that mean?
I feel like you have confused yourself with that
I
statement.
I think another psychiatric appointment, maybe in a week or two, is probably due
Okay,
to
okay.
No,
Too many
no, no.
clones, too many clones. I'll start
Sir,
getting rid of them.
sir, stop. No.
we've got gunfire in the studio. Please,
Get back here, you
fellows, please
bastards!
put. Okay, they're
Sir, may
gone.
I say you thoroughly cocked that?
I please, sir.
It's okay. I'll dispose of him later.
Okay, we are going to take a hiatus from doing any more My Strange Addiction episodes until we have
Goodbye.
thoroughly thought this through, because this one was clearly
I'll get him later. Would you like to see one of the clones that went wrong at first? This is one of the originals.
Yeah, we do, sir. I don't think we do.
I do not think it was
And
a
here
safe
it
bet.
is.
There's a bewilderbeast in my fucking studio.
No, that is me.
Okay,
Tech support, get rid of this creature.
we are now going to have a
Thank you.
outro. We're going to cut to that now because it is getting a bit chaotic in the studio. Okay, we are doing this outro. I think in my many years of expertise, I do say I think that patient was cured in some sort of way. I cannot give you details on what type of cure that he received, but talking out the problems, I do think he has come to some sort of realization that clowning is not always the way to do things, especially, you know, if it's meaningless tasks, as in chores and everything. But no, I have been Clarence Walter Sr., and this has been a very, very strange episode of My Strange Addiction. Something does not feel right about that. There has to be something else going on. Might as well have a look in here. Everything seems just a wee bit off. There can't be anything in the cloning chamber. It has to be information, maybe, I don't know, stored on a computer? Book, maybe? There's no power. Interesting. What does this book say? The original donor for the clones are dead 5 years ago. So he is a clone. Skull on floor. Oh my god. This is him. He died 5 years ago and he's been operating as the donor. I'm gonna have to go tell him. Mr. Slopbucket, Mr. Slopbucket, a moment of your time, please, sir. I have some information that might be key to your problem. It involves your clone. I have reason to believe that you are not the primary source of DNA. You know what I mean. Mr. Slowbucket, are you okay?
Where is he?
I do not know, sir. I'm merely a TV presenter.
You will tell me his location now.
I do not know. I do not know. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's still in the office somewhere.
Take me to him.
I do not know. I've got errands to run. Sorry, sir. Goodbye.
Bastard. You. Hello? You ruined everything for me! What are you talking about? I know better than to trust a fucking clone. I really have no idea what you're talking about. Do you wanna maybe hash this over? Shut up! I'll do what I should have done from the beginning. You stupid, useless sack of... I'll do what I should have done for years. About time to finally put an end to this farce. This has been a long time coming. Why did I ever let it get to this point? Trust a clone. I don't trust anyone but yourself. I know I can do this. I know I can. I'm the original. I know this for sure. To hell with it all.